So I just wanted to document my experience with these run flat tyres, or rather airless tyres. I've got a TERN TERN electric bike, which is great. I love it to bits. And this is the rear wheel from it. I tried to fit an airless tyre to the back. Well, I did fit an airless tyre to the back and the front, but the rear one has failed. So what I did was get one of these just keep on riding, what's this called? Stopper flat. So this is a stopper flat replacement for an inner tube. So basically it's foam, and obviously this sort of resilient section inside with these pips on the inside. The downside was that this isn't suitable for the size of tyre that I've got. So I ended up adding this Tannus TANN US armour to the outside of this stopper flat inner. So with those two, it came up to the right size for the 20 by 2.1 inch tyre. So that appeared to be fine, but after just about 500 miles, it started to break apart. The tyre is wearing on the inside here, and it's actually gone through into holes in various places. Can't find it now, of course, but it's there you go. It's actually through down to the canvas, and it's poking through holes. So that's a bit disappointing. It seems to be down to the weight as much as anything else. It is quite a heavy bike with the battery as well, and I use it on quite rough terrain a lot of the time. So I think it's just the movement against the rim, just wearing this through, just rubbing through. Yeah. By contrast, the front tyre, which is exactly the same as the rear, but that's absolutely fine. So it does seem to be down to the weight. There's no sign of any sort of fretting or wear on this one at all. See, there's no inner tube in it from the blank valve hole there. But this one seems to be doing absolutely fine. So I'm going to leave that one as it is. It's just the rear one that's been a problem. So rather than give up completely on the puncture-proof objective, I'm going to go with the same Tannus Armour again, but this time I use it in the way that it's intended, which is with a standard inner tube. So I've got a new tyre as well. The only one I could get was this BMX one, which is 20 by 2.1, so same size. It looks pretty much the same. It's a good brand, as far as I know. Schwab. The armour's 50mm thick in the centre of the tread, and then it tapers off. You have to trim off the edge for this particular size of tyre, which I've done. So that just goes inside the tyre, and then the inner tube inside this red armour thing. So hopefully that will hold the tyre onto the rim more firmly and stop that fretting action, but still give me a greater level of puncture resistance at least, because in theory at least, they claim that you can, if you do get a puncture, in the unlikely event, you can actually get home, sort of ride flat on the armour without damaging too much. So that's the plan. The trick, of course, is going to be getting that thing into the tyre. So this should just fit in here. It usually looks as if it's too big, but it should go eventually. There we go. So this edge here obviously needs to go inside the rim. That doesn't look too bad. So a little bit of air in the inner tube. Where's the hole? There it is. Right. So that's come through. Put the rest of the tube in. Okay, that's pretty kink free. So then this red armour thing is supposed to go inside the rim. And it's kind of underneath the inner tube. So let's get this last bit in here. Just ease this back up a bit. I've got a bit trapped there, but I think that's just gonna have to live with that, I think. Right, there we go. Actually, it's disappeared in, isn't it? Right. So is that bead even? No, not quite. That's better. Right. Put some air in it. See what happens. So that's a 50 psi, which seems okay. According to this marking here, it says inflate to minimum of 2 bar, 30 psi, or a maximum of 4.5 bar, 65 psi. So yeah, I mean 50 is not unreasonable. So yeah, it's got this sort of rim round here, sort of double bead almost. And that seems to be lined up properly. So yeah, give it a go. Hopefully that won't fret around the rim like the other one was. Actually, looking at that, that's not quite sitting down properly there. I'll let the air out and see if I can rearrange that. Yeah, let's do that now. That's better. So the valve is now right up into the tyre. Let's get it settled in around it. And then pull it back down again. Yeah, that should be better. So 50 psi again. Right, that's better. That's sitting properly on the rim now, around the valve and everywhere else. So stick a cap back on, get it back in the bike. So yeah, I mean, I like the idea of airless tyres, and I'm using them on another bike, and they're absolutely great because I only use it occasionally, and it's great just to be able to walk up to the bike and it's always ready to go. You know, have to pump the tyres up every time you come to use it. So I'd hope for the same with this, but it looks as if the state of the art currently is just not up to it, not with this weight of bike and the same sort of terrain I'm running over. I think this is actually flattened to some extent. It's certainly distorted. It's not that profile here seems to have gone sort of wonky. So yeah, disappointing. Stopper flat hasn't worked for me. I can see that it would work probably on an urban situation if you're just on smooth tarmac most of the time. But on a rougher terrain and a heavier bike, it doesn't seem to be up to it. Right. Thanks for watching.